Why you should watch the 2015 5A Indiana High School Football State Championship game. Because it's a masterpiece. Have you ever watched something that completely amazed you as you felt a tremendous feeling of joy throughout the entire viewing experience, and you just wanted to share that with the world? Yeah, that's what this football game did to me. This event demonstrates the absolute best of what American football can be. If you even remotely enjoy watching football, then you should watch the broadcast of this game. Trust me, it's worth every second. When I think of an exciting football game, not just the final minute or the final play, but the entire game as a whole, this right here is what comes to mind. Fort Wayne Snider versus New Palestine. The Panthers versus the Dragons. Black Friday, November 27, 2015. Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. This isn't some exhibition game. This is for the 5A state championship, which means there's something big on the line. There are major stakes as both teams had a burning desire to triumph and become a champion. There were 5 other state championship games played that weekend at Lucas Oil, but in my opinion, none of those 5 came even close to matching the brilliance of this one. I won't dare spoil the outcome in this video because I want you all to watch it without knowing who wins or what's the final score if you don't already know. It will make the watch exponentially better and more intense. If you do decide to watch this game, please don't skip to the second half or the fourth quarter or anything like that. I'm talking about the entire game without fast forwarding through any plays. Because I'm telling you right now, as soon as you press the fast forward button, you're extremely likely to miss a significant moment. And when it comes to significant moments, this football game is filled to the brim with them. In fact, it's overflowing. That's why it's so enthralling. You might be thinking, oh, come on, there has to be a few boring moments every now and then. Nope. This game is the complete opposite of boring. It's the epitome of fun and exciting football. It only gets better as the game goes on. I love this state championship for everything it's worth. I've seen it at least 7 times now, and every time I'm still amazed at what happened on that field. In some ways, I consider it to be like a movie where some of these players are superstars and the script writers are freaking geniuses. Because you really can't write a better script than what actually took place. These might be high school students playing football, but the things they do here are beyond impressive. By the end of the game, you will know the names of Isaac Stiebeling and Alex Neligh, the 2 quarterbacks for each team. Unless you're terrible at remembering names, but even then, you will probably still remember them. That's how terrific they were. It's impossible for anyone to watch every American football game that has ever existed, but this one is 1000% a game that should be watched and enjoyed by all. We are blessed to have this game recorded on good quality. I mean, by 2015 standards, I'd say it's good quality. For the record, none of these players went on to play professionally, but I still think this game is better than almost every Super Bowl in terms of pure entertainment value. At least 90% of Super Bowls. Unlike the Super Bowl, there wasn't any extravagant halftime show, but the first and second halves were 2 incredible shows by themselves. It's not easy to compare high school football to the NFL. I think we can agree on that. Nevertheless, in my opinion, the 2015 5A State Championship game was the most exciting football game ever played at Lucas Oil Stadium, although the 2013 wild card between the Indianapolis Colts and Kansas City Chiefs isn't too far behind, just so we're clear. I fully acknowledge that high school football is more localized and nowhere near as mainstream as the NFL or college football, but more people should be talking about this game, or should have talked about this game back when it occurred. Regardless of how many years has passed, I'd argue that this event will never cease to disappoint, unless you happen to be on the losing team, but even then you could still appreciate its magnificence and the tremendous effort put forth. I also want to clarify that this video is not a sponsorship or some advertisement from a corporation. No one asked me to make a video covering this topic, not one person. I chose to make this on my own because that's how cool this championship game turned out to be. Here's where you can watch it for yourself for free. Go to IHSAA TV.org or download the app. Then search New Pal Snider. Currently, this is the only result, the only time these schools have faced each other within the archives. Please do yourself a favor and watch it. Now, unfortunately, let me explain that this completely free method of watching the 5A state championship game through IHSAA TV has a couple technical errors early on, so minor spoilers. The visuals don't appear until there's 7 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first quarter, with Snider currently up 7-0, as Alex Neligh's pass on 2nd down and 6 is dropped by Duke Blackwell, bringing up 3rd down for the Dragons. So we as audience members missed a couple crucial plays within the first 5 minutes. The first being New Pal's quarterback Neligh fumbling the ball, recovered by William Johnson for Snider. And then the first touchdown, the only touchdown that this online broadcast didn't show, was a 17-yard run from Money Woods. Cash that in for 7 points. The second error is that the audio doesn't kick in until there are 6 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first quarter, where we finally get to hear some commentary from Jerry Baker and Dick Dullahan, immediately followed by the official informing us of a false start penalty. So now you're fully up to speed to watch this masterpiece. Trust me, it is one you will never forget. I wouldn't have paid $40 for the DVD of this championship game if it was underwhelming. And thankfully, the DVD doesn't have any first quarter technical difficulties. DVD has the full first quarter, but the free stream on IHSAA TV, you can't miss it. Anyways, hopefully I've convinced you to invite some of your buddies over, sit down and watch this 5A state championship, as we're about to reach the 10-year anniversary. Don't forget to pick your jaw up off the floor while you watch this 2015 chaos unfold on your way out, and I hope to see you next time.